Good morning, class. We are studying lesson 5 of science, that is soil. In this chapter, we have done exercise D yesterday, in which answer the following questions. Some of the questions we have done yesterday. Today we will do rest of the question answers. So let's start with question number 5. Question number 5. What is the importance of humus? I hope you remember. What is humus? Humus is the dead remains of plants and animals. So what is the importance of humus means? Why humus is important for the soil? Let's read the answer. Humus is the remains of dead plants and animals found in the soil. What is humus? It is the remains of dead plants and animals found in the soil. Means the animals or the plants which became dead, they mixed in the soil, and the remains which is found in the soil is called humus. It increases the fertility of the soil by providing essential nutrients to the plants for its growth. It means it increases the fertility of the soil. Fertility, I hope you remember what is fertility. Fertility means the ability of soil to grow plants. If the soil is fertile, the plants will grow very properly, very nicely in that soil. All the soil is not good for the plant, or you can see in your daily life, or you have also know that in each soil plant doesn't grows properly. That's why we added fertilizers or chemicals in the soil so that it became more fertile. So if we add humus in the soil, what will happen? The soil become more fertile, and that's why it is written over here that it increases the fertility of the soil by providing essential nutrients to the plants for its growth. So in this way, we can say that humus is required for the soil, or humus is important for the soil. So in this way, we have completed question number 5. Now move to the question 6. What is soil conservation? Describe any 2 methods of conserving soil. Means soil conservation, I hope you remember, protect the soil from soil erosion. Soil erosion, what soil erosion do? It reduces the fertility of the soil because it takes away the topsoil. So soil conservation means protect the soil from soil erosion. So this is asked, what is soil conservation? Describe any 2 methods. Tell them the 2 methods through which you conserve the soil, means you protect the soil. Let's read the answer. The protection of soil against soil erosion is called soil conservation. Means when we protect the soil from soil erosion, so it is called soil conservation. The soil can be conserved by following ways. Now we are going to discuss the 2 methods through which the soil can be conserved. Although the soil can be conserved with so many methods, but here we have to discuss only 2 methods. So we will discuss 2 methods here. First is by planting more and more number of trees. Means this is called afforestation. When we plant more number of trees, it is called afforestation. So first step is by doing afforestation, or you can write in this way also, by planting more and more number of trees. Second is building embankments along the rivers to prevent soil erosion. Means when we make a wall along the river side, so that when the river gets flooded or overflow with the flood water, the water cannot reach to the field, and that water is not able to take the topsoil. If it is not reached to the field, then it cannot take the topsoil. So in this way also we can protect the soil erosion. So here we have discussed 2 ways through which we can protect the soil erosion. I have discussed in the chapter so many ways, like terrace farming, by growing grass and creepers also. These are the other methods which you have studied in this chapter, but here we have to discuss only two methods. Now move to the question number 7. Explain soil profile with the help of labeled diagram. So we have to explain the soil profile. I gave you one diagram to draw in your science classwork copy, that is of soil profile, in which the soil is divided into 3 layers. So you have to draw this diagram in this question. With the help of well labeled diagram, we have to explain what is soil profile. Okay. So answer is, soil profile is the layer of the soil. Means the whole soil is divided into 3 layers. It has 3 layers: topsoil, subsoil and bedrock. So the soil is divided into 3 layers, that is topsoil, subsoil and bedrock, and it is called soil profile. Now we will explain what is topsoil. Topsoil, the uppermost layer of the soil is called topsoil. Means the soil which you see from the top, on the top of the earth, that is called topsoil. And it has sand, clay, humus, air and water. So topsoil contain all these things: sand, clay, humus, air and water. All these 3 things are there in the topsoil, and topsoil is called the most fertile layer of the soil, because this is the soil in which when we sow the seeds or when we plant a tree, what will happen? It grows properly because it is more fertile than below 2 levels. Now move to the second 2 soils. Subsoils. What is subsoil? It contains broken pieces of rock and water. It has very little humus. Now when we move down to subsoil, what will happen? There contains the broken pieces of rocks. Obviously broken pieces of rock doesn't make the soil fertile. And water. Water, comparatively the topsoil is less in the subsoil. It has very little humus. Humus is essential to increase the it provides nutrients to the soil and it helps in growth of the plant. So it has very little humus in the subsoil. So obviously it is less fertile than the topsoil. Then come to the bedrock. The bottom layer is called bedrock, which is the lower layer of the soil profile. It is called bedrock. It is deep inside the earth. It is found where? It is found deep inside the earth. It contains large pieces of rock and very little water. Means the pieces of rock is more in bottom layer and water level is very low in the bottom layer. So if the water content is less in the bottom layer, pieces of rocks are there, no humus is there, so the bedrock obviously become less fertile than subsoil and topsoil, and the plant doesn't grow properly in the bedrock. So in this way we have completed this answer. And in this question, the thing you have to draw the diagram of soil profile, which you have already drawn. So what you have to do, where you have drawn this diagram, that is of soil profile, you have to write just answer 7 over there. You have to just write answer 7. Okay, so when you write answer 7, it will be taken in answer 7 only. So you don't need to draw another diagram of soil profile. I have already given you to draw this diagram, so just write answer 7 in just on the top of the diagram. Now there is one exercise left in this chapter on the page number 48. It is let's do match the following. Match the following is given over there. So we have to do this. Soil will be matched with the support life on the earth. You all agree with this, that soil support life on the earth, because without soil plant cannot grow, and we human being and animals also depends on the plant, as well as some animals make home in the soil. So in this way soil supports life on the earth. So you match 1 with C. Now second is weathering. What is weathering? Weathering is formation of soil. Weathering is the process when the big rocks broken down into smaller pieces. Why it broken down into smaller pieces? Because of the effect of sunlight, air, water. That's why it becomes it broken into smaller pieces, and slowly it becomes powder, and this whole process is called weathering. So weathering leads to what? So formation of soil. So we will match weathering with the E. Now the topsoil, we have studied now also that topsoil is the most fertile layer. Why it is called most fertile layer? Because we find air, water, humus, clay, sand, everything in this layer. So it is called most fertile layer. So we will match topsoil with B. Now fourth is overgrazing. Overgrazing by the cattle. What will happen? They will eat all the grass or creepers grown over there, and then the land become dry, and which leads to erosion of the soil. So we will match overgrazing with A. Now fifth is terrace farming. Terrace farming means conservation of soil. Why it is matched with conservation of soil? Because when we do terrace farming, so it leads to conserve the soil and reduce soil erosion by stopping, or by just you can say do not allowing the soil to move with running water. If the soil is moved from one step, it get collected onto the next step also. So terrace farming, we can say that is conservation of soil. So students, in this way we have completed lesson 5. If you have still any query or any problem in this chapter, you are free to ask me. And your homework is, what you have to do, you have a very little homework I have given today. One more exercise is given in this chapter, that is read the clues and unscramble the letters given below. What you have to do, you have to do this exercise on your own. It is very simple. You have to read the clues given over here and then just unscramble it, these words which is given over here. Okay, so thank you class.